here. New Haven will be selling their hoagies. Just throw a little advertisement for the Tri-Town Trot down in Dawson. That's also on June 2nd. It's a wonderful 5K race down in Dawson. If you've never done it, it's a really fun race on the bike trail. June 3rd is learn to play acoustic fiddle, mandolin, banjo, or guitar at the library. It's from 1:30 to 4:30. June 9th is build a birdhouse at York Park from 10:30 to noon. June 10th through the August 26th is a Lions Square concert, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. each Sunday night. They have a great lineup this year. Scott Blacey's even going to be one of the concerts in August. I'm very excited for that. June 11th through the July 23rd is the Recreation Board Sports Camp. So if you want to, I'm sure Councilwoman Tizana will talk about that here in a little bit. June 11th is the Lions Club Kids Fest at Murphy Hall from 5 to 9. That's a wonderful day for the kids. It always gets packed. Definitely mark your calendars for that event. It's a fun, free night. June 12th is June 12th through to July 31st, the Wesley Health Center's Tobacco Cessation class. Is there a cost?
No cost.
It's a free class to help quit smoking.
It'll go for 8 weeks.
Awesome. And you can call 724-626-2610. And I know that Wesley has a Facebook page also that you can check out more information on their page.
Probably Community Ministries also.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're partners.
And then isn't the Collinsville Township
Fun Fest
June 6th through the 8th? I think it's June 6th through the 8th. Is that
I think it's the 6th or the 8th.
June 6th through the 8th. Wonderful. They do an unbelievable job with their fireworks.
Yeah, I was gonna say the fireworks at the end are always good. They do.
Yeah, and I know that Armstrong is participating this year, and so it should be. Hopefully, they get good weather. You know, everything we do is good. Needs weather. June 12th. I read that. June 16th, the Paint Room's annual bike run. They'll meet at their Apple Meadow Lane parking lot here in front of the Paint Room. It's a wonderful bike run, motorcycle bike run. I know there's other things going on.
June 30th is that Hope Floats.
That's it. June 30th, the Central Fellowship Church is doing their Hope Floats. They actually have already pre-ordered and have on hand 1,200 lanterns, which I think that Colleen was going to be talking to you, Chief. I don't know if they've contacted you, and I told her.
She contacted me.
Oh,
and
okay.
We'll talk.
Okay, because they definitely would like to see if you guys could maybe help with that. But Central Fellowship Church is asking that if you do plan on they're $5. Yeah, they're $5. The lanterns are $5. They want to make sure they have enough. They have 1,200 now, but they know that they're going to have a high participation in this event. So if you are planning on participating, hit up their Facebook page, Central Fellowship Church Facebook page, and just shoot them a message that, hey, listen, I'm planning on coming. This is how many lanterns I would like to purchase. So they're trying to do a running count now. So if they need to order more, they're going to do that. But they're going to do a walk from the church through town over the bridge and down to York Park and have a little ceremony down there, and then release the lanterns and that's where New Haven. They want your help. There's something else too. I'll remember. We'll come back to it.
There's a fiddler's concert. They're coming back. That will be Saturday, June 9th. And it'll be at Wesley United Methodist Church again.
Oh, awesome.
And it's open to the public, and there will be refreshments following. Doors open at 6, concerts 6:30 to 8:30, and then refreshments.
All right. You could check out the Wesley page too for that information? Or?
This came from the Fayette County Cultural Trust.
Okay, FayettTrust.org.
Yeah.
We'll list the events on there. The other thing, just to add one more and then we'll go on, is the Rib Fest. 5th annual Rib Fest is coming back to the city this year, July 6th, 7th, and 8th. They have a wonderful lineup of bands this year. Actually, Scott Blacey's going to play. Billy Price Band is going to be here. Fungus is going to play. And he told me, the Hillbilly Way is going to be playing also. Yes, sir.
If I could divert just a little bit. Friday I was in Martin's, and there was a couple in Martin's that had their bicycles in the store with them. It was obvious they weren't on an overnight journey. They had 4 saddlebags in each one, plus a bunch of other stuff. And I got to talking to them. They're from Los Angeles, California, and I spent the last 50 days at that time, biking across the United States.
Awesome.
And they said, I want to compliment who's ever in charge of our bike trail here in Collinsville. They thought it was one of the best that they've come across in the entire journey. So I just wanted to pass that on.
Yeah, the Yawk River Trail Council does an amazing job. And I actually talked to others that I didn't know this, that the trail is not as smooth like our section of the trail that they maintain is. It's apparently a very rough trail after you get through.
It's got roots coming up out of it, like going to Washington. It's
I think
rough.
that's what I heard. It's
You
you
can
know,
break bikes. and
people love it when they come
trailers.
here because our trail is so maintained and so they
They
can
were very
use their-
happy about the
Yeah.
bike trail here.
It's wonderful seeing the bikers all over town. They're everywhere, and it's such a benefit to us. So, all right, I'm going to pass it over to you, Councilman Mtg.
Thanks, Mayor Lincoln. I just want to comment, we had our, last month, we had our quarterly budget meetings. Everything seems to be on track at 25%, right where it should be. There are no real big outstanding things coming up here, so we look forward to the next one here coming up. What I do want to say is I want to add something to the meeting here about paying the tan off. I had a lot of things going on last week. I didn't get a chance to stop in here and add it to the agenda. I talked to Joyce. There's about 400 and some thousand left to be transferred over into the general fund, even before that 250 from the escrows will go in, which will put us at about, I say conservatively, about 700,000. So I would like to go ahead. June 1st is probably when Joyce said that they will have all the escrows in and in the bank. Do a resolution to pay the tan off at Scottsdale for 200,000 on June 1st, just so it's done out of the way and we don't have to worry about it.
Perfect.
If that's okay with council.
It's good. I'm totally.
We want to do
So
the
these-
4-day rule.
Yeah, because we did that, so I just figured we'd add it. That way it's done and over with, and because it's 200,000 Scottsdale Bacon Trust, and I believe the line item will be 471.000. Which I believe will be one of the earliest times we paid it off, which just means that I think we're doing something right.
That and we're allowed to pay it off early.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, there's no
weren't
penalties
held-
this time
held hostage to pay the.
to wait. And we don't have to pay all that interest then.
Yep.
By waiting.
The total one,
What's that?
total and interest, or just.
Outstanding balance plus interest. Outstanding balance and interest, yeah.
But I know, again, something Vern mentioned to me, after this is paid off, after the escrows come in, just to know exactly where we stand then, we would love to do another one of those Pliget investments. If we have the money there left over, at least then we can get a couple more interest payments that we can get in here then by the end of the year. So be it resolved by the City Council of City of Connersville to pay off the 2018 TAN loan at Scottsdale Bank and Trust for all outstanding balances and interest, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Topper?
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak?
Yes.
Councilman Keady?
Yes.
Councilwoman Tizan?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes.
And I believe that is all that I have this evening.
All right, thank you, Councilman Mtg. Over to you, Councilman Karpiak.
Thank you, Mayor. In your package, you can see what the Public Works Department has been up to, and we have been busy. We're doing some projects that are been in the fold for a long time. Some streets that we have to control the water on, and things are going pretty well there. We are going to be on potholes yet. So if you have any potholes in your area, feel free to call in, report them. We will take care of them. We have a pothole hotline. So
Actually, we have a link on our
website.
Collinsville.us. You can just click on the link and
Yep.
put your address in, and we'll make sure that our Public Works foreman gets it.
we'll fix you up.
Somehow link it to his cell phone.
So, I do have a resolution here. Be it resolved. Isn't that- Let me actually read it instead of being memorized. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to open, receive bids for materials and labor for upgrading on local traffic lights and equipment at numerous intersections within the City of Collinsville, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Wait 1 second. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilwoman Suzanne?
Oh, yes.
Councilman Keady?
Yes.
Councilman Carpia?
Yes.
Councilman Topper?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes.
What are said bids?
Said bids are right here. First bid is from Traffic Control and Engineer. Total bid amount, there you go. This is the last one. Total bid amount, $27,494.90. Bless you.
Where is this money coming from?
This is Green Light Go.
You're okay.
This is a grant that we got to do everything.
What was the total we got for the Green Light Go?
46,000.
46,000.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I mean, we won't get it all, we'll just be reimbursed on what we spend. So Colorado
Right.
Liquid Fuels reimbursed from Green Light Go in the
Still.
state. Yeah.
That's a good bid.
Okay, this one is from Power Contracting Company in Carnegie.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I said that. Total bid amount, $44,460. Even. There's only two, correct, Terry? Yes.
Is it, so their bids, like, that one doesn't say they're gonna do more, certain things versus the other bids, or all the, have they bid on the same exact thing?
They received the same
right.
information and we're bidding the exact same thing.
Okay. That's a big difference in,
Yeah.
have we ever used the Bentleyville?
Traffic control, yes,
We've used them
they
before?
have contract, we do all of our lights with them.
So we,
That's what we use all the time, is that?
oh, good.
Okay.
As long as Tim says it looks okay.
Yeah.
Good?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, then, be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to accept the bid from Traffic Control and Engineering in the amount of $27,494.90 for material and labor for upgrades of local traffic lights and equipment at numerous intersections within the City of Collinsville, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
So what exactly are they gonna do?
LED lights at Snyder Street, Arch, 3rd. Yes. And then traffic loops here, Apple Street. I believe that's it. And then a little bit of new mechanisms with inside the cabinets.
Good.
And I'll keep those upgraded.
Will that make us, all of our lights be LED?
All of our lights will be LED
Sweet.
through the whole corridor, 119 and within the city.
There will actually be a savings from that
Oh,
too.
big time
Like-
savings, big time savings.
Well, that, and we won't have to have their guy coming out and fix them all the time.
Yeah.
Should last longer.
Won't see the red lights burn out anymore.
Yeah,
It's
seriously.
that kind of thing.
City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Carpia.
Yes.
Councilman Keady.
Yes.
Councilwoman Suzanne.
Yes.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to point out, I think there's a mathematical error on their bid, but it's not gonna make a difference. They're still higher. Let me see.
From Power Contracting.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a number that's off, but they're still higher, so yeah, it's fine. You're good.
That's all I have, man.
Thank you, Councilman Karpiak. Over to you, Councilwoman DeZan.
Thank you, Mayor. I only have one resolution to this evening. It's to, every year we purchase flower barrels for outside from the Chamber of Commerce, and that's what that's about. So, let me read that. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville to purchase a flower barrel from the Connellsville Area Chamber of Commerce at a cost of $25 and to be placed in front of City Hall. Money to be taken from line item 409.
Are you
Dot 25.
Got me in broke.
I so moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Oh my goodness.
I apologize.
Oh my goodness.
You think-
City Clerk, take the vote.
I'm sorry, you 2 second that.
I don't know.
Councilwoman DeZan,
Yes.
Councilman Keating,
Yes.
Councilman Pauper,
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak,
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.
I'd also just like to remind everyone that Fresh by Sparks Catering is now open down at Yawk Park. If you haven't tried their food yet, it's fresh and delicious. Also, the cameras down at Yawk Park are getting to make a huge difference because you can really, really see things very, very clearly, and you can't be missed if you're going to think about vandalizing that park. You better think twice. Our Connellsville sports camps, we're still taking signups for that. We're gonna have volleyball, tennis, basketball, soccer, and like a track running kind of class. It's gonna be 2 weeks that we're adding this year. You can find all the information for that on our Facebook page. You can call City Hall. It's very inexpensive and it lasts for 6 weeks, and I believe the track is 2 weeks. So that's it.
Just one thing, Mounds Creek Park, if you haven't had an opportunity to go down there, please take an opportunity to go see what an amazing park that the Recreation Board and the city has transformed that into. May 4th, the Williams employees did their day of caring once again for the city, which, thank God for them. They do an unbelievable job at their expense. This year they fenced in the ball field at Mounds Creek Park. Last year they built 2 gorgeous dugouts down at that park. In addition to painting all the fencing along the bike trail in this city, they do a lot to help out the Yawk River Trail Council. We would never be able to thank all the work that they do. They have the best employees around, and we're hoping that by in the summer we're going to have a little local official Williams employees wiffle ball game at that field. We're going to dedicate it to Williams Field down there, get a couple signs made and hung down there. And I've talked to the Rotary. I'm hoping to have a flagpole. They're looking to help us get a flagpole installed down there. So I'm excited for that. The contractor is working on the brand new gorgeous tennis courts there right now. The fencing is going up now, which I didn't realize they're going to have a separate area for the 2 shuffleboard courts. They're going to be next to the 2 tennis courts. So they're, weather permitting, they're hoping to have these open by Memorial Day weekend. And if that is the case, wow, what a weekend we're going to have down there. The sand volleyball courts are operational now. The netting is up. The Public Works guys put the protective plastic over top of the wood perimeter of the court, so everything is safe and ready to go. So hopefully we'll get a nice large sign up for the sports camp, volleyball sports camps. I don't know if you know who the coaches are for volleyball. Is it Maggie Means or?
No, I think Christy Creek's doing the volleyball.
Oh, Christy Creek,
Yeah, I
rec
think.
board member.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
she's doing it for.
Well, awesome. It's a really fun camp, and I hope that we get a nice turnout for that. But yeah, if you get a chance, go down and check out the Mounds Creek Park. It is gorgeous, and a lot of time, effort has been put into that park. So
I'd like to add one thing. We had Hansel Performance Kayak out of West Newton had the event down here from the Yawk Park to West Newton, and the Yawk Nest Monster, and that thing was well received. I was down there in the morning, and it was amazing to see. I mean, people from 14 different states came here to float this race, and there's going to be more. I've been saying it for years. We have an ideal river for more than probably 2/3 or 3/4 of people that enjoy a river. They don't have to go to High Powell and risk death. You can come to Connellsville and it's going to be pretty cool for you. Nice flat water. They're in contact with the dam. They raised it up. Now, these people float some boats that are well over $3,000-4,000, and what they don't want to do is drag them across rocks. And Hansel's communication and relationship with the people up at the dam, be the Army Corps of Engineers, is excellent, and they just raised the river level, and it was perfect. I got to talk with him the night before, and there's some other things that he's really interested in doing down here in Connellsville. So we have a great river for it. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of this guy doing some stuff, and some other people too doing some stuff. They're talking about racing up the river now, turning around, come back down. Naturally, when they start here and go to West Newton, they're not here anymore. So we're going to try to fashion some races that keep them here at the city. So being that we do have a hotel now and people can stay here, this is beginning to work out pretty good. It takes years to get to a point like this, but we put the years in. So I think it's just going forward now, and just keep building and building and building and taking people away from a High Powell. That's right, I said it on TV, taking people away from a High Powell. Come on down here. So we have restaurants, we have bike trail,